So guys, today I got for you the good old perfume haul video in which I'll be sharing with you what newest perfumes I've just added to my collection, so make sure to keep on watching till the end to find out about the hits, misses, perfumes from the wishlist and most spontaneous purchases. But first things first, make sure to subscribe to my channel and then please give the video a huge thumbs up because it's very helpful for me. And once you're done with that, we can get started. So hello and welcome everyone to today's fall perfume haul in which I'll be sharing with you the newest perfumes that were released in 2023 that I've just recently added to my collection. Of course, I would like to find out more about your most recent perfume purchase, so make sure to drop a comment down below and keep on your mind that more helpful information you will find down below in the description box. So make sure to check it out, and without any further ado, let's get started because I have almost 10 perfumes to share with you. Some of them I blind bought, others I was dreaming about, like for example the newest Pilar release from Narciso Rodriguez that is called All of Me, that I was so excited about the minute I learned about this fragrance that comes in a very sleek, simple, minimalistic, chic bottle with a very nice cap that I got in 30 ml because I really needed to be more careful with my budget since I purchased quite a lot of perfumes, and this is the one that I think will be my working fragrance because it is so elegant and classy, more formal because it's on the cool side. And first of all, I want to read you the description of it that says that for me, All of Me is a rich blend of frozen geranium that embraces the signature heart of musk to create an addictive scent. So we have vegan formula that is 88% natural origin, and I gotta be honest with you, in here musk is the main note, which is not surprising because this is the brand that is known for their musky fragrances, yet it is very different from all of the other releases. So I really like the unique part of it, yet they really stay true to their identity, creating musky fragrances. And this one is special because it smells like freshly done, very clean, almost steamed laundry. So musk in here is clean, it is a little bit powdery but not to the point it smells cosmetic. It just smells like something luxurious, fresh, clean, a little bit floral. I get the rose that is not your typical one because it is supported by geranium that gives it more of a metallic and very cool sensation, yet magnolia that always adds something ethereal to the fragrance makes it smell a little bit softer, especially in the opening. It is so beautiful, light, delicate, and then you will get the intensity of musk, and there is even some sandalwood that I think really supports the musk without going into, you know, the direction of smelling strong and intense, kind of like taking the lead. Musk stays the main note in here. It is rosy, it is like clean and very fresh too, so I think it's going to be a very wearable perfume for a lot of people, especially if you are into classy perfumes yet you want something more modern. I would recommend it for the work time when you're going to the office and you want to smell inoffensive yet you want to smell very luxurious and elegant. This is such a pretty fragrance that I feel is one of the best Pilar releases this year from a designer brand, so I'm very pleased with that I've purchased in the shop, loved a lot, and really wanted to add to my collection because I know that this is gonna be the working horse in my perfume wardrobe. Something else that I went ahead and decided to blind buy is this new flanker by Calvin Klein that is called My Euphoria, and it comes in a red bottle with the notes breakdown that made me shiver because we have blackcurrant, sesame, tuberose, sandalwood, orchid, oud, and bamboo. And I mean, like, how could I hold back? I couldn't. So the reason why I blind bought it is because I'm obsessed with tuberose and oud note combination, and it is very hard to find in perfumes. That's why I've already shared with you like a top list of fragrances in which you can smell those notes, and I was so surprised that a designer brand releases something so niche in terms of notes. And you know, I'm a huge sucker for them, way more than for beautiful bottles, but look, we are matching and this is red, so I just needed to get it, and I did, despite the pretty uninspiring reviews online, and it turned out to be just an okay fragrance, definitely in the designer style. It smells very sweet, and that was unexpected to me because there is nothing that would give that impression looking at least into the notes. However, there is blackcurrant and I can smell a lot of fruitiness in here, a lot of floral-y, but I can't pinpoint the notes, and when they are so good as they are listed in this one, I really want to. But that's kind of like the difference between designer and niche perfumes. In designer fragrances, everything is so smoothly blended and well balanced that it is very hard to pinpoint the notes. You can talk about the vibe, the fruity sweetness, and very delicate powdery woodiness in the background. And in niche perfumes, often you can really smell some notes being more dominant, and that's up to, you know, each of us whether we want one or another. But I was also hoping that I will smell some oud in here, especially because the noses behind this fragrance are Natalie Lawson, who creates fragrances for Maison Violet, for a lot of niche brands. She's also the nose behind Oriana, if I'm not wrong, and another nose is Frank Folkel, and he has created many Zara fragrances and other fragrances for niche brands. So I was hoping that this is going to be more luxurious, but it was affordable. I'm not mad at it. It's actually something very, very easygoing, and I think if I'm in the mood just to smell nice, I would reach out for it. But it's not the big bottle that I purchased because I read the reviews, and a lot of them said that it's just like that clean, fruity, very designer-ish perfume, and I agree on that. However, you guys, the flanker that took me by surprise, especially because I can smell that freaking oud in there, is Lancome's Belle L'Extrait. And can we just take a moment and realize that Yana purchased Belle, one of my most disliked designer fragrances for women, because it's just too much, too sweet, too heavy, too messed up. But when I learned about this fragrance that I got a free sample of by Lancome, which is amazing. I appreciate a full bottle, but I decided to purchase it myself because it was too pretty. I've already shared with you kind of like my brief impressions on it, but I left it packed just because I really wanted to show you this beautiful presentation and open it together with you, because this bottle is so stunning. It is absolutely marvelous. That's why I got 50 ml of it, because it might be a limited edition and I need to have it in my collection. Oh my god, it's even prettier in real life than it is online. I can't believe I bought myself Belle because I don't like that fragrance. However, this one is still kind of like the original, and I love that they kept the DNA, yet they really added oud in a designer perfume that you can smell delicate, yet it's there and you can tell that, and that's amazing. That blows my mind, especially because they also added iris, which is one of my most favorite notes out there, and it is powdery, it is lipstick. It is almost like the discontinued perfume by Margiela lipstick on. You guys, oh my god, like it is so delicious, sweet, but with all those luxurious additions of powdery, almost rooty woody iris. Can you tell I'm excited? Oud that gives it truly expensive scent, and it gets better. Frankincense, freaking frankincense. It doesn't make it smell churchy, but it's there for that mysterious and very niche vibe. You guys, it smells like a niche perfume, but with a flirty, fruity twist of red berries. I love it. I find it is the best flanker release of the year. Actually, I might do like awards by the end of 2023. How do you feel about that? Let me know in the commentary section. But on that note, let's talk about another favorite note of mine, which is the number one, and it is vanilla. So I was really excited when I heard that Zara releases the new Chapter 7 collection that consists out of 4 vanilla fragrances that I've already reviewed for you, and I purchased all of them. So here we go. The first one that I have here is, you know, the full size that I like the most in the shop, and it was really hard. I was smelling them and the names are confusing for me. I still can't remember which is which, but Supreme Vanilla is my baby. I love it because it's such an unusual vanilla perfume, and when I saw the collection, actually these darker bottle designs, and I love what Zara is doing with these more luxurious fragrances that smell just like niche perfumes that cost the world, but these are affordable and have like amazing quality. Huge shout out to Zara, love that. Plus the collection is so unique, a lot of reviewers are not getting it, and I'm like, okay, I see. But I really appreciate and like admire that Zara and the creative directors went to that place creating something artistic. Okay, so this one smells smoky, very atmospheric. People compare to Margiela's by the fireplace. That one to me is warmer, rounder, a little bit more elegant than this one that smells a little bit burnt. This is the most gourmand in the collection because there is a note of sugar, and I like that, especially because there is some bitterness in the aftertaste that might come from the note of ink, and it's there, and it's so cool. Also, the animalic facets, the smokiness is giving me kind of baby cat vibes. So it smells luxurious, smells so good. Maybe for the nightwear, just because it's very mysterious, but there are some other amazing fragrances in this collection that are more wearable, I'd say, like Hypnotic Vanilla, that is everyone's darling, and I guess that's because it's very easy to understand, kind of mainstream fragrance that is very powdery. And don't get me wrong, I love my powdery perfumes, the powderier the better, but you need to picture caramel, sticky and sweet with a lot of vanilla powder on top. So it is dusty, it is powdery, might be a little bit too heavy for some people, but I have like an amazing life hack to share with you in a second. But this is the one that is compared to Hypnotic Poison by Dior, and I agree, the similarity is definitely there. For me, it's very similar to by Gillette Hexagon, which is my must-have edible gourmand for the winter time because it's super cozy. And I'm also reminded of that Prada caramelish candy fragrance. So with that being said, another fragrance in the collection is Starlight Vanilla. And I couldn't like understand the fragrance immediately because it's something a little bit out there, definitely not your typical vanilla, which I like, and it has silky smooth texture. So the note in here is silk, which gives it this cool, you know, feeling as if you touch the fabric. And I love when brands not just put weird cool notes into the perfume that we can't smell in the end. I like when there is the purpose. So that's amazing because the fragrance is on the aromatic side, because we have lavender and vanilla in here, and I like this note combination. But since lavender is not my favorite note, I prefer a bit softer fragrances in style of, let's say, the new Goddess by Burberry, that is still on my wish list, and I was really low on the budget, so I couldn't purchase it along with all of these perfumes, but I really wanted to. It was on my wish list, so hopefully that will happen this month, definitely. Feel free to support me on Buy Me Coffee website if you are feeling generous, the link is below, or you can also shop perfumes with my discounts, and that's helpful as well. But anyway, because of that lavender, it is a little bit more masculine in my personal opinion, and the almond milk gives it a little bit of a metallic edge. So what I figure out is best with these two perfumes is layering and mixing, because they add so much to one another, because one is really powdery, sweet, fluffy and feminine, another one is aromatic, fresh, really strong and rather masculine, and together they just create some kind of magic. So I would recommend you to wear these two together, or just get the most universal perfume from the collection that is called Vanilla Vibration, and you'll be settled, especially for the upcoming winter, because it is so warm and really pleasant, comforting, expensive vanilla in style of Tom Ford, in style of BDK. It smells like Lune Feline, a lot like beautiful woody vanilla with cardamom and violet, iris, papyrus, orange blossom, but I'm getting the weirdest ripe banana note in here that no one mentions, and I love the almost juicy, delicious, a little bit a sweet, sugary sensation, especially because it is well balanced with all the spicy and woodsy and even like powdery tones. So for me, this is the best #1 recommendation out of all these that are pretty strong, so the quality is there. It has such a mind-blowing sillage too, and it's gonna be great for the colder weather because it is so warming and really, really beautiful. But overall, this collection is fantastic. However, the last but not least, yet probably the biggest miss out of all of my purchases is the new addition to the Lattafa's Bade'e collection that is called Honor and Glory, that comes in the stunning bottle that I was obsessed with. The minute I saw it, I realized that I just need it. And by the way, does it give you some initial vibes? I mean, like, I have no experience with Lattafa perfumes, and I know that this brand is getting popular online, so I would really appreciate your feedback on it. Do you have some favorites? Can you recommend me something? Because despite the notes are stunning in here, and I read a lot of positive reviews on it, and it got compared to so many fragrances I love. It just doesn't work for me, and it doesn't matter how much time I take to get along with this fragrance. I like it only in the first few seconds of the opening, when I can actually smell the pineapple and creme brulee that are most teasing notes in this perfume. Then it turns too masculine, too heavy, too spicy, too ambery for me personally, and it is hard to wear it because it is strong, it is bold. I get compliments for it because it is a room filler, and the bottle is an art piece, but I can't get along with the cinnamon and the turmeric that are so dominating on me personally. I am missing the vanilla, I am not getting enough of pineapple, and I don't understand why people on Fragrantica vote that it's similar to Tribeca by Bond No. 9 that I'm in love with, and they kind of look alike in these stunning white bottles with golden designs. By the way, this is heavy, this is luxurious. You could throw it at someone and really, I don't know, break some part of the body with this bottle, so you need to be careful. If I drop this one, I don't know, it would probably make a hole in the floor. But you guys, the fragrance is nothing like Tribeca. That reminded me of, you know, a little bit Baccarat Rouge, but nutty and mossy. We also have moss in here, and I don't smell it at all, nor it's like creamy vanilla like Annie that it got compared to. And you guys know that this is my go-to #1 amazing recommendation for all who want a great vanilla fragrance, and Annie X is a great fresh version of it. And now having them both of me, nothing similar at all, unfortunately, because I thought this is gonna be my winner, affordable mix of all fragrances I love, nor it smells similar to Lactimos. Oh my god, this is even heavier, and kind of like that very fresh yet creamy vanilla, true luxury in a bottle. Oh my god, you know, this is just marvelous. But the new Honor and Glory is not fresh. Literally 5 seconds of that pineapple is not enough for me, and I'm trying to layer it with some of my favorite vanillas and fruity perfumes in which we have something kind of like juicy pineapple, but that was not the point of getting it. I thought it will do all the magic, and it is just so masculine on me personally that I'm reminded of my most discussed masculine designer fragrance, 1 Million, and that's definitely not what I was hoping for. So that's like the biggest miss out of all my blind buys and purchases. However, the biggest winner is probably the Belle, and that's mind-blowing. So I'm really pleased by all of my newest perfumes. Let me know if you have any questions left. Maybe you have some ideas for future content. I would like to know which perfume you've recently purchased, maybe something from the wish list, maybe something out of new releases. Let me know if you're interested in some of the other new perfumes, because yeah, there is a lot of exciting stuff, and I hope you found this video helpful, especially because I believe all of these are 2023 perfumes. So I'm excited to hear from you. Please give the video a huge thumbs up because it is very important to me, and let me know if you would be interested like in a similar haul of the newest perfumes that I got sent by brands I didn't purchase myself, kind of like PR releases for reviews. So I'm excited to hear from you, and definitely follow me on my social media so we can stay in touch, and feel free to shop perfumes with my discounts because that's very beneficial for me. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned, smell good, and we'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.